Before I start, this is a Transformers speculation channel of the top 10 speculations of the Horn in the Desert. Let's begin. Number 10, the Omega Lock. Ions ago, the life force of Primus was divided into the 4 keys, Cyber Planet Keys, and scattered across the galaxy. The Omega Lock is the device that the keys join with a reawaken of Primus's power. The Omega Lock was located in the Rust Sea. When the 4 Omega Keys were brought to, however, its true nature was revealed. The ground transformed and pillars rose from the ground, forming a portal. Optimus Prime destroyed the link as the Allspark's regeneration. After a standoff, the Decepticons gained control of the Omega Keys and plunged them into the lock, activating it. Megatron used it to restore a nearby building to pristine conditions before sending its power through the space bridge to Earth, where it created a huge fortress. With the knowledge that Megatron intended to cyberform Earth, Optimus used the Starsaber to destroy the Omega Lock, causing a huge explosion. The Omega Lock did, however, manage to create the fortress which Megatron used as a new base of operations. Optimus Prime believed the lock could still be repaired using the forge of Solus Prime. Despite being mortally wounded in the Decepticon attack on the Autobot base, he commanded Smokescreen to use whatever power arrayed in the forge to repair the lock, and though hopefully restore Cybertron. Praying Smokescreen decided against Optimus' intentions to repair the fallen leader with the forge. The upgrade, however, left the hammer powerless, and thus dooming yet another chance to revitalize Cybertron through the Omega Lock. The Autobots engaged the Decepticons in the battle to save Earth, with Optimus and Megatron battling the platform of the Omega Lock. Bumblebee violently attempted to bring the Starsaber to Optimus to use to destroy the lock, but Megatron killed him and plunged his lifeless soul into the Omega Lock's energy field. The Omega Lock's power restored both Bumblebee's life and his voice box, and he took the opportunity to terminate Megatron. With the warship finally secure and under the control of the Autobots, they fired the Omega Lock directly into the wells of spark in order to reach Cybertron's core. The beam of energy struck the core, completely restoring Cybertron to a healthy, glowing blue. Number 9, the core. According to legends, at the beginning of time, Unicron and Primus battled each other for ions, with neither side remaining victorious for long. Until that, Primus created the 13, the original Primes. These 13 defeated Unicron and cast him into space. Primus then became one with the core of Cybertron and brought life to the new Cybertronians throughout the wells of sparks. The core is located at the center of the planet Cybertron and is considered scared ground by the Cybertronians as it produces vast qualities of energon that is essential to the continued existence of the Transformers race. Resembling a mass sphere construct, the core possesses its own conscience and mind, allowing it to speak as well as act. In reality, the core of Cybertron is a shell that houses Primus himself, the creator god of the Transformers, who became one with it to give life to his children through the wells of sparks. Number 8, the Star Harvest. In the time of the dynasty of the Primes, the 7 leaders of the Transformers race sought to preserve their race by finding suns capable of providing the energon to power the Allspark. Once the order was given, several seekers traveled far from Cybertron to seek out targeting suns, and for several years they searched the galaxies for the one. But even in the vast expanse of space with billions of stars littering the skies, one could not be found. That energon, until one seeker came upon a solar system orbiting the sun which was capable of creating energon. Once word got back, the Prime set out to the unknown world with an army of Constructicons and had then begun constructing of a star harvest. Once the machine was complete, the dynasties were about to place the matrix of leadership inside to activate it when, to their surprise, a race of intelligence approached them to the Transformers where they hunted a tiger. With this revelation, the Primes did not turn the harvest on, and existence violated their one rule settling out: never destroy a sustaining some sort of life on one planet. However, one of their numbers who valued strength above all else openly broke the pack and stole the matrix of leadership from the Primes. A great battle was fought between the Fallen and his turncoat followers, and the last 6 Primes in the battle made the ultimate sacrifice, taking the Matrix from the Fallen to prevent him from acting the harvest and making a tomb of their very own flesh. After the Fallen was sealed away, humanity then built a pyramid over the deactivated Sun Harvest, forgotten by the Fallen. Without the Matrix leadership, the Star Harvest's power is limited and cannot be awoken. The Primes would make the ultimate sacrifice against their brother. Number 7. The Night Ship. The Night Ship originally belonged to a group of mythical knights who traveled the galaxies. At some point, Lockdown gained possession of the ship and modified it to serve as a flying prison for his various hunts and bounties. Among the ship's prisoners was a group of legendary Cybertronian warriors, known as the Dinobots. The Night Ship is a massive spaceship filled with all kinds of exotic weapons, alien captives, and nightmarish creatures employed by Lockdown to keep order aboard his personal prison. Cybertronians are very wary about trying to break due to its high radiation levels and booby traps scattered across the ship, and escaping from the ship alive is even harder, with the fear of pull which could result in the massive torturing and even the result of your own death. Deep within the craft is the Knight's Temenos, a sacred and ancient of all the treasures of Cybertron, the holding quarters of the rarest and the worst of Lockdown's quarantine. The Night Ship was also said to be the personal ship of Optimus Prime, where he and the Knights of Cybertron would travel in these ships and explore galaxies, looking for treasure, energon, life, and spreading peace among the worlds they visited. In the aftermath of Lockdown's defeat, it is not known what became of the Night Ship, although it is said that the Army Air Force could have shot down after attacking it. Number 6. The Nemesis Ship. The Nemesis is a legendary Decepticon warship, famous for being the Decepticon ship which ambushed the Ark. The Nemesis was the ship used by the Decepticons to pursue the Autobots. All the Decepticons left the ship to aboard the Ark, and both ships ended up crashing to prehistoric Earth. In 1985, archaeologists eventually discovered the wreck of the Nemesis in South Africa. Once Soundwave relayed the news to his leader Megatron, the Decepticons deployed immediately. Upon arriving, Megatron removed the Nemesis power source, the heart of Cybertron, and placed the power source in the ship directly into his own spark. Immune with near limitless power, Megatron then attempted to destroy the Autobots and almost succeeded, until the heart of Cybertron was moved from his body and destroyed by Perceptor, Brawn, and Bumblebee. Number 5. The Ancient Quintesson Artifact. Cybertronians first found of their existence of a space bridge, a technology of the Quintesson files, revealing that there was a stolen design that was used to ship Cybertronians as slaves across the galaxy. When the Quintessons were forced to flee, the Cybertronians inherit the space bridge, designed straight from the Quintessons' personal journal. It was used to explore great distances. One ship, however, encountered the plague known as the Cosmic Rust. This plague spread through the space bridge, forcing them to shut down completely to prevent the plague from reaching out Cybertron. The colonies were cut off from their original home and slowly adapted to the individual ways of life, while forgetting their original origins. During the Great Exodus, Shockwave stayed behind to reserve engineer the ancient space bridge technology and managed to build one underneath Kion and Starscream, intended to use the launch to attack the Autobots on Earth. But it was sabotaged by Cliffjumper RC, who used it to travel to Earth moments before it exploded. A second Decepticon space bridge was built in Earth's orbit for Starscream to use. It was used to bring Megatron back to Earth. An Autobot raid on the Nemesis damaged the control needed for the operations, forcing Soundwave to use an Earth satellite to lock on and summit to Cybertron incoming Terracon armies. The bridge was destroyed when RC and Starscream later ordered the third built, at this time deep in the Energon mine. It was moved to the dark side of the moon where neither human nor Autobot could find it. Megatron used it to fly to Cybertron. Then, Megatron would use it to lead the Viacon squad to Cybertron to find the Omega Lock. When he intended to use the artifact to use the space bridge to lead a huge army and begin the takeover of the galaxies, the same exact purpose of the Quintessons had originally built the massive ancient artifact for. Number 4. The Titans. A Titan is a giant city bot created long ago, able to transform cities and massive starships they and their crews travel out from Cybertron in the ancient times, vanishing into the legends, almost forgotten entirely by the world that they left behind until the day they began to rise and return. Although few Transformers can meaningfully interact with a hibernating Titan, usually the presence of a Prime is the best way to call the Wake and City-sized Transformer. The Titans we also said to be sent into space to colonize new worlds and civilizations. When the Titan locates a planet suitable for life, the Titans become the first colonies and the first cities. Each Titan carries a space bridge that connects to the new world to Cybertron. In the ancient Transformers files, rumor is said in some of the documents that some Titans were said to have reached the planet known as Earth, though these cities and civilizations never took a hold. If this is true, Earth would be the doorway for the Transformers, but would have to have been hiding for 4 million years plus, waiting to be awoken to serve a mystery purpose. Number 3, the Infernicons. The Infernicons are a race of demonic mechanicoid who are loyal slaves of the sorcerer known as Quintessa. When confronted by a threat to Quintessa, too powerful for the demonic Infernicons to handle individually, they combine and take form the ancient and demonic-looking, massive-sized Infernicus, known to his modern population as aka a demon. They are rumored to be Cybertron's original inhabitants, were sealed away undergoing by Primus. Except for the occasional escape, they have remained sealed away by Primus's power ever since, known to the surface only in the legends. According to those legends, they are the flip side of the good of the Matrix. They were rumored to have been on Earth after the extinction of the dinosaurs, and become strongest when wars and hatred are at its strongest and peak point. Number 2, Primus. Primus is the creator god of the Transformers, an ancient being whose origins date back to the beginning of the universe itself. Primus is a multi-universe force of good, his life force existing across multiple universes. In each one, he is the final defense of known as the chaos and evil, all upholding through all the multi-universes. Primus eventually transformed himself into the planet known as Cybertron. From its surface, his creations have risen to defend the patrol and guardians of the galaxy. Within the depths of Cybertron's core, the mega computer Vector Sigma serves as an internal mainframe and a gateway for the select Transformers to access his true power. A portion of life force resides within the matrix of leadership, which often determines the leader of the Autobots. The prophecies of war have come to write down his holy covenant as well. The spark of each Transformer is a small piece of Primus' soul, and together they form a life source known as the Allspark. Though wise and powerful beyond measures, Primus, however, does have a small weakness. At times, he has been deceived by his mere mortals and his own personal creations, and which can jeopardize all existence due to his nature of good, and has even been betrayed by his earliest creations. Indeed, with the intended agents with the grand plan, the Transformers have too all frequently become mirrored in the endless civilization war of power. Primus is the creator of the ultimate force of good and the source of life in all the universe. Number 1, Unicron. Unicron is the internal arch-nemesis of his twin brother Primus, also known as the Lord of Chaos, the Chaos Bringer, and also the Planet Eater. He dedicates nothing to consuming the multi-universes. In massive forms is powered by the consumption of planets, moons, stars, and even the very fabric of existence. Unicron will not be satisfied until his ultimate goal is obtained, to bring an end to all the creations boosting independence and civilizations and souls around him. He will find peace by the living center once the universe is completely destroyed. He will not rest until every living single species left and destroyed of the personable existence. Unicron is able to travel across realities at will, a plague upon existence itself, and generated into his own systems are powerful ancient computers which calculate forward and backwards in time, giving his processor an ever-changing, evolving map of the multi-universes and galaxies. With these abilities at his disposal, Unicron is devoured approximately 22.56% of the universe. Seen at his detached distance from the multi-universe, this collective Unicron phenomenon acts with the characteristics of a virus or a plague, spreading through reality and succeeding where it can, and retreating when it cannot. Unicron can spawn into existence outside, trapping of the larger entities inside of him. For much of the multi-universe history, Unicron threatens all existence and all chaos among the universe. The only thing he fears most is Primus and his matrix of leadership. Frequently, Unicron will make deals with lesser beings, promising vast new powers in exchange for their services. These minions are sometimes stripped entirely of their free will and soul, but others follow him willingly. Service to Unicron, however, is a double-edged sword. For it can cause instantly a loss of the self-will and soul. And at the end, Unicron's ultimate plan is to call for the consumptions as well. Unicron is the ultimate force of evil and the destroyer of all worlds. He is the source of all destructive energy in the universe. He will not rest until he is the lone god in the galaxy. Now time to do some shoutouts, guys. Ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, Transformers fans everywhere, hope you enjoyed your top 10 Horn in the Desert speculations. Now let's do some shoutouts. I'm going to do my best to get their name right. If I don't, I apologize. Let's start with Corey Foltz. Corey Foltz, I love your positivity in the Transformers community. You're all over every single Transformer and you bring nothing but positivity. God bless to you, Corey. God bless. Keep it up. I want to welcome XX Mamba XZ to the community. He just subscribed today. He had a really great comics. Make sure you read it. Said Michael Bay should give me a job, man. I would absolutely love it, man. Shout out to you. GameTech123 UK. He gave a huge shout out for the bombing out in the UK at the concert. Excellent. Make sure to show him some love too. I'm going to give a shout out to Dread Nation, Tane Hilarious, one of my boys, man. Been with me since the beginning. Shout out to you. D Venom, Luke Transformer, man. Luke has got some excellent speculations. Luke, thank you for being such an important part of the community. Lane Elazar Calhario. I hope I got that right. Huge Optimus Prime fan. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. A lot of positivity. Great with his toys too, man. He's got some excellent stuff. Flame the Gamer 2115. Welcome to the speculation community, brother. Megatron Decepticon. Ray DeStyles 98. My boy always has my back. All the haters that comment on me, he's there before I can even comment. Much love to you, brother. I really appreciate it. Michael Kane 21. Lord Darko, Equid Hussein. I hope I get that right, bro. I get it wrong every time, dude. I try to do a shout out for you and I always get it wrong, but I love you, man. You've been with me since the beginning, too. Max Ken. Scars930CZ. He's my score track. Go subscribe to his channel. He does all my tracks. He does a phenomenal job. He deserves more subscribers. All that music you've been asking, it's all from his channel. He does all my scores. Make sure to subscribe to him. Smile Birdie 9. XXX Tenacon Starboy, aka Trey Bager, also been with me since the beginning. Much love to you, bro. Hot Rod 678. Antonio Young, man, I love your positivity, enthusiasm, always leaving excellent comments. One of the first comments I ever got is when I did my one of my trailer mashups, and his comment was, "Oh my God, more." Antonio, I love your positivity. I love you, man. Jeremy Sherrod, I'm sorry. Been with her since the beginning. Got some excellent speculations. Always leaving comments, man. Jeremy, I owed you a shout out. I've been trying to get you every single time. Finally got you. David Hinkle, what's up, brother? Also been with me since the beginning. He does some excellent open boxes. Make sure to subscribe to his channel. Vincent Mondragon. Vincent, I did your Energon video. I had some issues to deal with. I'm not going to say who, but yeah, I had to unfortunately delete it. I was very disappointed about that, but I'll make sure to do it because I figured out what the problem was. But I wanted to make sure you got a shout out because of that. I'll be uploading a lot of my TF education videos that, let's be honest, they've been giving me some crap about. I'm not going to say names, but follow me on Twitter. I pretty much vent on there. Myra Tempest. I apologize I didn't get there. Super Pixel Warrior 99. One of my boys has been there since the beginning. Much love to you, bro, and I appreciate everything you've done and what you did for me, man. At the end of the day, I know it didn't happen, but hey, it's the thought that counts, and I love you, man. Kenneth Hall. What up, bro? Positivity. Always all over the channel, taking care of the community. Love it, man. Matt Gamer. What's up, brother? Marin Still. Jam Master Dodge. What up, man? What's going on? One of my hardcore, diehard speculation fans. Much love to you, bro. Miguel Injera Adrian Gonzalez, John Prestil, Swag King 18, the Riddler, one of my boys. I'm doing some shoutouts that were in the last video. The Riddler, I love you, man. Probably one of my closest friends, closest allies, considered one of my knights. My Knights Roundtable, the Speculation channel. Andrew Kissinger, there's your shout out, bro. I told you I'd get you, man. Make sure tell your friends to subscribe to the community. Now, since the last video got deleted, I'll be a guest appearance on J4 channel. His name's John 4. This is his channel. Let's get him to 500, guys. He deserves the subscribers. I'll be a guest featuring up in one of his upcoming channels. Please subscribe to his channel. I want to get him to 500. He's close. He's diehard Transformers fan, does an excellent job. The kid's got an Autobot tattoo on his arm, man. But I'll be a guest appearance on his show coming up, probably be helping him out with the trailer review after we see the video. Just started the Prime Speculator Facebook fan page as requested. The link is on my actual homepage. Make sure to join it. This is going to be a constant way to be communication. You guys have been asking for a Facebook page. Now we've got one up, kind of started. Make sure to, if you have a Facebook, to join the fan page, and we're growing every day. It's a good way to keep in communication. And make sure to follow me on Twitter at Prime Speculator. Best way to keep it communicate is by Twitter. Twitter, I always have it when I'm working, and also the Facebook page that we'll be building up. And I also want to let you guys know, I won't be seeing the movie till June 23rd. I scheduled it for the original release date. I scheduled it off work, and of course, with all these TV spots, they end up moving it up sooner. So I won't see it till June 23rd, okay? So make sure, no spoilers. I'll do a review breakdown. I might even live stream on the way there. I've got my fiance on board with this channel now, and I might even do a live stream on the way there, and then I'll do a review after. And then, by the way, my birthday's June 30th, guys, so we're almost there. This is why it's the best time of the year, is when summer, Transformers, I'm turning the big 3-0. Guys, I love you so much, my subscribers. I owe you some shout-outs. Everybody that's been a part of this. This is the Transformers Speculation channel. This is the best community. This is my family. You guys are my family, and without you, there is no Prime Speculator, and there's no Transformers education, and there's no Transformers speculations. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for the support. Again, make sure to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button, go on the Facebook page, join our new Prime Speculator Facebook fan page, and follow me on Twitter. Again, my subscribers, I love you guys so much. LPS, Last Prime Speculator, peace.